Growing up, I never had too many heroes. Even if I did, chances were they looked nothing like me. Getting to rock music as a young man, it was easy to remain unaware of the broader community of rock musicians who weren't white. I was bitten by the music bug and dove deep into the world of rock, listening to groups like the Beatles, the Doors, the Rolling Stones, and Led Zeppelin, to name just a few. I was captivated by the transportive nature of those records and quickly became obsessed. Around this time, I began learning to play the drums and embarked on my own journey into creating music. I was always aware of my cultural heritage and was very proud to be Chicano. As a kid, you don't really think about it too much. It lingered on the periphery of my mind, shadowed by other priorities like video games and skateboarding. While I was conscious of my identity, it took time to fully embrace what it meant to be Chicano. Going into middle school, however, something began to change within the Southern California music scene. For the first time, the internet and increased accessibility to recording technology allowed young Chicanos to record and share their own music. Bands like the Red Pears, Jasper Bones, Los Retros, Cuco, Inner Wave, and Sad Girl took pride in their Chicanidad, creating exciting new music that felt tethered to the past, yet uniquely modern. Within this era lies a band that, for me, truly changed my life and how I think about my own music, the one and only Chicano Batman. Chicano Batman encapsulated many of the practices and ideologies I hope to carry within myself in every moment of life. Their music was resistant, warm, colorful, breathing, and always flowing with love and creativity. For the first time in my life, I could look up to somebody who looked just like me, a luxury that many Latinos are not afforded in popular media. The band effortlessly melded Chicano/Latinx aesthetics and messaging with modern politics, contributing to the cultural language of the 21st century. In this deep dive into Chicano Batman, I hope to use my own relationship with the band to explore the many ways they encapsulate the Chicano experience through the music and aesthetic choices. My brother was the first to show me Chicano Batman, and I remember being immediately drawn to their imagery. The combination of the powerful UFW flag mixed with the Batman symbol was striking and instantly recognizable. Their name and symbol might seem like a joke or novelty to outsiders, but their intention perfectly melds the world of Latinidad with popular American culture. The UFW logo is a Chicano political statement, but still inherently American. The Batman symbol, while not political, is a major American pop culture icon that strikes the same themes of hope and vigor as the UFW flag.
It was just a Batman that looked as if he could have been from El Salvador or from Mexico or somewhere in Latin America. So right away, I connected the UFW eagle to the bat. Like, it just made sense, like Chicano Batman. The connection for me was connecting to pop cultural symbols. Well, one being a very strong political symbol and one being a very strong pop cultural symbol, which is Batman. So because we have Chicano Batman. We're trying to embody a political movement within our symbol, right? We're trying to embody a cultural reality within the way we dress.
This melding, I believe, is the essence of the Chicano experience. Chicanos are inherently tethered to their homelands, both domestic and foreign, but what is created within the U.S. is distinctly new. The concept of Napantla, a Nahuatl world describing a sense of in-betweenness, illuminates the ways in which Chicanos experience life within the U.S. Chicana poet and writer Gloria Anzaldúa famously used the term in her book Borderlands/La Frontera, describing it as an unstable, unpredictable, precarious, always in transition space lacking clear boundaries. This blurriness and ubiquity make Chicano culture unique in its ability to tether not only physical space, but time as well. It's being created as we speak and encapsulates everything. While the group is proud and upfront about their identity, their work transcends novelty and carries deep meaning that blurs lines further.
The other one, having the band link up as Chicanos, when one guy's Colombian, straight from Colombia, the other guy's like Salvadorian from Rialto. So everybody's experience about Chicanismo is very different. It's not like everyone was like a mecha. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Chicano Batman transcends the traditional notion of what Chicano means and creates their own meaning. One rooted in integrity and love. While the band can be overtly political, the general message behind their music is love. Songs like Freedom is Free, while not explicitly tied to any specific cause, conveys a universal message of freedom being innate within humanity, carrying immense weight that speaks to generations of people.
But if you put the name Chicano on something, it's like you have, by default, some moral obligation to maintain integrity. And I think the way we maintain integrity is to write good songs, you know, and
representing properly,
and the lyrics.
When I first saw Chicano Batman, they wore matching, ruffled suits reminiscent of romantic Latin American groups like Los Bukis, Los Angeles Negros, and Pasteles Verdes from the 60s and 70s. I was so inspired that I even got my own ruffled shirt to wear while performing with my cousins at family parties. I religiously watched their live videos to learn their keyboard and guitar parts. Lead singer Bardo Martinez's use of 1970s Yamaha YC30 organ, the same model used by those classic groups, further emphasized their homage. In their early days, Bardo didn't even have a proper keyboard stand, using an iron board from his closet, a testament to Rascuachismo, a Chicano ethos of resourcefulness and creativity.
Man, we have tales on Rascuachismo.
I take the burro out the closet, set it up, bam, I got a keyboard set.
The DIY quality of Chicano Batman's music extended to their self-produced early recordings, released independently through their own label, El Relleno Records. The lo-fi sound of the early works gave their music a raw, vibrant feel. This approach taught me the importance of creating art with whatever resources were available. Instead of being ashamed of imperfections, I learned to embrace them as a superpower, a mentality that continues to influence my creative endeavors. Although the band no longer wears matching suits, their appreciation for 1970s Brazilian music, particularly the Tropicalia movement, remains integral to their sound. Samba, bossa nova, and classic Brazilian instrumentation echoes throughout their discography. Chicano Batman introduced me to a world of Latin artists, including Os Mutantes, Gaetano Veloso, Gilberto Gil, and Nuevos Baianos. Heroes who tethered me to a musical lineage I can claim as my own. Last month, I had the privilege of seeing Chicano Batman on their final tour before their indefinite hiatus. I first saw them perform in 2017 and have since attended 7 shows over time. The band has evolved in sound, aesthetics, and vibe while maintaining a unified identity of Latinidad. Reflecting on my journey in music and identity, I realize how deeply Chicano Batman's art has shaped me. Their ability to honor the past while forging a path for the future captures the essence of the Chicano experience. Through their music, they remind us that we can embody multiple identities at once, traditional yet modern, local yet universal, resistant yet joyful. In celebrating their artistry, we celebrate the beauty of being Chicano.
Al sentir su alma renacer.